Hey guys, this is Clinton Jeff and today we're checking out a brand new silhouette from Adidas Originals. One that pulls inspiration from vintage sneakers but is an entirely new addition to the Adidas Originals lineup for the year. This is the Adidas Retropy E5. Interesting name, here we go. Alright, first up guys, in case you're liking what you're seeing so far, don't forget to hit the subscribe button right below just in case you haven't yet. Or if you're really into sneaker reviews, maybe hit me up on Instagram and give me a follow at Clinton Jeff. Really helps out with a smaller channel like mine. Alright, history lesson time. Now back in 2018, Adidas dropped the Inikis, a gorgeous retro-inspired silhouette that I totally loved. There was even a little bit of controversy over the naming, so they got rebranded over to the I5923. Which was a weird name, but all in all, it was a gorgeous shoe. But Adidas only dropped a handful of colorways of the shoe before moving on to focus on more popular silhouettes like the Oswegos. Because back then, it seemed like not too many people were fans of that silhouette. But then last year, New Balance dropped an entirely new retro-inspired shoe called the New Balance 327 that has been pretty popular in the lifestyle sneaker scene, at least with people that don't generally care about Adidas or Nikes or Jordans. So of course, in comes Adidas with a worthy competitor to try and steal attention away from those with their own retro-inspired silhouette. Enter the brand new Adidas Retropy E5, which seems to be inspired by both the Adidas Inikis and the New Balance 327s with little elements all around. Now I'm not really sure what the Retropy name means, but I think it might be a new Adidas line of retro-inspired shoes, since a new Adidas Retropy P9 also popped up on adidas.com last week. But coming back to the E5, honestly, one look at this shoe and you have to admit it is a really gorgeous, retro-ish shoe. This colorway in particular has a lot of New Balance vibes to it, but still looks very Adidas. There's this light grey nylon base with smooth grey panels around the heel, lacing system and toe box area, all coming together nicely to create this retro upper that all sits on top of a full-length boost midsole with new tooling that I've never seen on another Adidas sneaker before. I love that Adidas is experimenting with new tooling on their boost sneakers lately, like the very aggressive design that we saw on the new 2021 Adidas X9000 L4. The Adidas Retropy E5 dropped around August 2nd in a few markets at a price of $120 in the US. As you can see, I got the solid grey launch colorway, which I think is the nicest. But the Retropy E5 will also be available in an acid orange colorway, which I'm not really a huge fan of. I'm assuming we'll see even more colorways drop in the next couple of weeks and months as well. Starting from the box, it's your usual blue Adidas Originals box with the white 3 stripes across. Nothing really new here. Opening up the box, you just have the shoes and white paper with the Adidas Trifold branding. Again, no extra laces or anything else included. I kind of wish they included a pair of white laces here, maybe even slightly yellow like the midsole, but oh well. Coming to the shoe itself and starting from the toe box area, you'll see the smooth but jagged suede overlays that go around the toe box. They give the upper more structure and durability here in this area so that your toenails don't poke through the upper and your forefoot doesn't slide off the midsole. The suede overlays seem to be stitched on top of this tan colored ripstop nylon material, which forms the base of the upper and extends all around the shoe. Coming to the top of the shoe, you'll see more of that suede overlay here once again around the lacing area. There are these light grey flat laces that weave through these plastic lace loops, except for the bottom 2 eyelets which are through the suede overlay and the ripstop nylon material below it. This is interesting because I haven't seen this in a while, especially on an Adidas sneaker. Hopefully the plastics last a bit. Underneath the laces, you'll see this very thin, patterned tongue that seems to be inspired by the Adidas range of indoor soccer shoes. You'll see these tiny ventilation holes poke through the entire tongue, with the Adidas Trifold branding printed on in a white badge towards the top. Coming to the inside of the shoe, there's this grey leather sock liner around the heel area, which has a decent but minimal amount of padding. But this is only around the heel and collar area of the shoe, so your forefoot is just up against that ripstop nylon material towards the front, while the tongue has a really slim liner attached on the inside. Towards the bottom, you'll see these usual Adidas insoles in a grey color, but this time with this very retro repeating logo of the Adidas and Trifold branding repeated across in a white color. Moving on to the midfoot area of the shoe, you'll see the white serrated 3 stripes glide across the side panel. As a callback to retro Adidas sneakers like the Superstars or the Sambas, these run from the suede panel of the lacing area all the way down to the midsole and are in a slim leather material that are stitched on top of the ripstop nylon layer. And lastly, moving towards the back, you'll see this grey suede, slightly oversized heel counter that extends around the back of the shoe. Above that, at the back, is the standard Adidas heel tab in a white leather material with the Adidas Trifold branding debossed into it in the grey color. This heel tab tucks into the suede heel counter at the back, which is stitched on top. You'll also notice that the outsole kind of extends up onto the heel counter at the bottom, but we'll talk about that later on. That entire retro upper sits on top of this full-length Boost midsole, which has new tooling and is slightly yellowed to make these shoes look even more retro. You'll notice that the Boost midsole here is wider than the upper and even extends a bit outside the heel area to help make heel-to-toe transitions even more comfortable when you walk in these. Coming to the Boost midsole specifically, if you haven't tried on a pair of Boost shoes by now, y'all are missing out. I definitely encourage you to head on over to an Adidas store and try one out. The only thing that comes close is Nike's React foam, but Boost has been around for years now, and Adidas has managed to achieve cushioning that is just the right amount of plush, but reactive at the same time. This is why a lot of people think that Boost shoes are some of the most comfortable shoes around for years now, because they just make for great everyday lifestyle shoes. It just feels really great underfoot with that bouncy plush feeling. The main reason why everyone loves Boost midsoles is because they do a great job at cushioning, but also allow for greater energy returns as you walk around on these. And that is very true here as well. The Adidas Retropy E5 is incredibly comfortable, mostly because of that Boost midsole, but also because of the lightweight materials used in the upper. Plus, I really like the extra amount of boost that extends outwards of the heel area, since it really helps the shoe be more stable. As a result, this is a really comfortable everyday lifestyle sneaker. Now, you could also probably run in these if you want to, but these are more suited as an everyday casual wear shoe. Moving on, coming to the bottom of the shoe, you'll see this gum rubber outsole that has this blocky thread pattern with the Adidas Trifold branding, and the shoe size weirdly listed here in US, UK, France, Japan and China sizes, all listed here, which I guess is useful in case you want to show off your shoe size to people. The gum colored rubber seems to be regular Adidas rubber with these tiny cutouts to the Boost midsole that go around the outsole. That's about it in terms of design, and like I said earlier, this is one gorgeous retro looking shoe. I also really like the grey colorway, so I'm pretty happy with my purchase here. Moving on to fit and sizing, these seem to fit true to size. I'm a size UK 11, but I have really wide feet, so I went up a half size here and they fit great, though the forefoot area is still a little tiny bit too snug, which is funny because I had that same issue on the New Balance 327s as well. So basically, if you have narrow feet, you can go true to size here, no worries. But if you have wide feet like I do, I definitely recommend going up a half size or up even a full size. The best way to know for sure is to try these on in store if you can. But otherwise, if you have a pair of Adidas Inikis around, the fit here is very similar. Alright guys, with all that out of the way, let's take a look at the brand new Adidas Retropy E5 on feet. That was the brand new Adidas Retropy E5. All in all, I think this is a really gorgeous, comfortable, retro looking silhouette. The only one minor thing that I don't like about these is all the wrinkles that happen in the ripstop nylon material when you're wearing it, or even if you're not wearing them. So the wrinkles are that one small thing that bugged me about this shoe. But overall, I actually really like these shoes. I feel like they're really easy to style as well. And if you're an Adidas fan that has been enviously looking over at the New Balance 327, well, here's an option for you now. The Adidas Retropy E5 might be one of the nicest Adidas original sneakers to drop in a while that no one seems to be talking about yet. Alright guys, so that's what I think about the Adidas Retropy E5. I'd love to know what you guys think about this new silhouette. Are you thinking about picking up a pair? Or do you think the New Balance 327s look better? Let me know right in the comment section below. Of course, if you want to see more photos of the Adidas Retropy E5, you can hit me up on Instagram and maybe give me a follow at Clinton Jeff. And hey, if you found this video helpful and you want to support the channel, don't forget to hit the like button right below and maybe subscribe in case you haven't yet, because that would be definitely appreciated. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.